We have here verse 24 of the 9th chapter of the Gospel of John. The religious leaders, of course, have been interrogating the parents, trying to get them to somehow betray a kind of inconsistency in the story with respect to the man who was born blind and now sees, but the parents were smart enough to dodge the trap that these religious leaders were setting for them, and so they apparently have been dismissed. And now we hear that this committee, which has some kind of quasi-judicial power, has recalled the man himself, and that's what we hear described in the verse before us, ephonesan. This is from phoneo. It means to call. The word phone comes from that, and other words that have to do with a sound or noise. So they call third person plural, aorist, active indicative, un, postpositive, therefore, tone, masculine, accusative, singular article, tone anthropon, the man. So they called therefore the man. Ek, preposition takes the genitive, out of, and then deuteru. The word, which of course means second, or the number two, something like that, but it is an adjective basically, so out of the second time, or for the second time. Hos, relative pronoun, masculine, singular, nominative, which was the subject of the imperfect verb ein, from eimi, I am, third person singular, imperfect active indicative, to phlos, the word for blind man, nominative singular, masculine, so who was blind, kai epon. This is the third person plural, aorist active indicative of lego, I say, who was blind, and said, auto, dative singular, masculine, to him. So the Pharisees here, these religious elite, called the man the second time, the man who was blind, and said to him, dos. This is from didomi. It means I give. This is the second person singular, aorist active imperative, so it's a command. Give, doxen, accusative of this feminine noun, which means glory, so it's the accusative singular, give glory, to theo, dative singular, masculine article, to, and then theo, same case, to God, give glory to God. Hemes, the presence here, of course, puts emphasis on it, so we, referring to the religious leaders who were speaking, oidamen, this is from edo, I see, or know, this is the first person plural, perfect active indicative, so we have known and continue to know, and the presence of hemes, of course, makes this emphatic. We know, as opposed to you, is the idea of it. Hoti, the conjunction that, hutos ho anthropos, this the man, literally, demonstrative pronoun, masculine singular, nominative this, and then anthropos, same declension, man, this man, hamartolos, sinner, this man sinner, estin, third person singular, present active indicative. We know that this man is a sinner. So you may not know it, you may think he's a prophet, you may be speculating that he has some kind of superior status, but we happen to know that he's a sinner, so you need to give glory to God, and the whole point of this is to say, rather than giving glory to this man who you have claimed is a prophet. And so the fact that the religious leaders are sort of pulling rank here, they're just trying to kind of swat this guy with their apparent superior knowledge and put him in his place and extort from him, as it were, recanting of what he has said about Jesus, and simply to leave it at the level of glorifying God for the miracle that took place and really leaving Jesus out of it.